She lived life the way she wanted to and made her dreams come true.
Hello, beautiful being. I'm Trini, and I'm a spiritual worker, tarot reader, and sound healer. And this is a pick a card for the month of August. Now, if there's anything in this reading that you enjoy or that's helpful to you, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. For this reading, I will be doing, we'll be taking a look at your overall energy, your love and career, money, and finances, and we'll just see what messages flow through from universe to you. But all of the messages in this reading will be channeling energy and frequencies of love, peace, power, protection, and healing. So I am going to, before we get started, before I let you see the groups so you can pick your reading, I'm going to play a healing tone. I love to do that to raise our vibration and to help you to relax and to help us to open up to receive all of the wonderful messages that universe has for you. So, beautiful being, go ahead and take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Release any tension that you feel in your body. Allow any fears, doubts, or worries to melt away. Know that this is your time. I see truth, I hear truth, I know truth, and I speak truth. So must it be on all dimensions. Ashe. All right, beautiful being, go ahead and pick your group, and I will see you at your reading. All right, beautiful being, go ahead and select whichever group you feel most drawn to. And if you need more time, then feel free to pause the video. I'll see you at your reading. All right, group one, welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and begin. Divine, what message do you have for group one? Infinite self. You are learning to live in the moment. I feel like you are taking it slower at this point in time. You might feel like things have been going so fast. Everything has just been moving at a pace where you felt like you couldn't really stop and enjoy. And now that's your goal. You have made that a goal to enjoy the sweetness of every moment. And sometimes that might be a little bit difficult because of thoughts that come to the mind, thoughts of anxiety, thoughts of fear. But you're learning how to release that. And that's the path that you're on now, to embrace your infinite self, the you that has always existed and that always will be, and the you that you are now in this very present moment. So taking it day by day, being flexible and learning to say, you know what, I don't have to be in control of everything. If there's something that has my name on it and it doesn't come out 110% perfect up to my standards that I always keep of myself, because I just always do well at everything, it's okay. You're learning to relax. You're learning to let go and to say that in life there is room for error. And just because there is an error, it does not mean that it was a failed attempt. There was not a failure as long as there was a lesson learned, okay? So you're learning to embrace yourself and all that you are, all right? I am going to pull 3 cards for your situation, path, and outcome. So let's see what, okay, we have one fall down here. Where did it go? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, so for your situation, okay, you have, this is really beautiful because you have death and rebirth for situation. And then for your path, you have the star, which is intense healing. and you have Seven of Wands. So I'm seeing a really beautiful progression of energy here, okay? But with that death and rebirth, something has come to an end in your life. And for some of you, this is specifically a relationship or a job or like an actual situation in the physical. But for many of you, this symbolizes the end of an old way of thinking that did not serve you. Some of you have dedicated yourself to a new way of being where you stand up for yourself and you say, this is not for me, and so I am not going to entertain it. I am no longer going to give it my time and my thoughts and my energy because I need to keep that for me, right? So you're coming into a new era of your life, and I really do see that, where it's like there was an old you, and that's the you that was constantly going through situations and patterns that were teaching you. And one of the biggest teachers is pain. We learn from pain. So these situations of your past have equipped you with the wisdom that you need in order to turn a new leaf in life and to say, this is how I'm going to do it from now on. That's powerful. You are stepping into your power, okay? Now for your path, you have the Star. Focus on your healing at this time. Focus on that deep soul work that you need to do, that reflection, that learning about yourself through reflecting on your past, by reflecting on your past. So it's one thing to look at your past regretfully, and it's a whole other thing to look back and say, what did I do there that compromised my self-love? What did I do in that situation that opened up my energy to people who did not have me as their priority, and therefore I felt that pain and that neglect and that hurt? And so you're learning from those past experiences, and that's how they serve us. It's really a beautiful thing to look back at your past and see, to reflect on lessons of strength, so that you know what to do the next time that personality comes around and you're presented with that energy that will just, if you don't have your defenses up, it'll suck you dry. It'll take all of your energy and all of your time away from you. So you know better now. And that's all we can ask for in life, is to have gone through something, but then to learn from it and to be better. And so that's what you're doing. But yeah, I also see your solar plexus energized right now. So that's that you that is the you that the world sees, the you that you present to the world. It's your gifts and the way that you show them and share them to the world. And so that's activated. It's also your active power. So this is motivation to do the things that you love and that you enjoy. This is a new sense of pleasure, getting in touch with new hobbies, new passions, or for some of you, passions that have been there all along, but perhaps you didn't think that it was worth nurturing or worth exploring. You're coming into a time where it's about you, and it's about you nurturing yourself. So beautiful healing work going on. And this is leading you to a place where you're confident in your boundaries, because for your outcome, you have Seven of Wands. So you are aware now of those things that happened in your past that did not serve you. You're aware of those turns that you made and those decisions that you made that were not from an intuitive place. It was because there was pressure that was put on you. It's because you were feeling the expectations that someone else had on you, whether it was family or a partner or a lover or friends, you know what I mean? People who don't turn out to be who you think they were. But you're making decisions for yourself now, and you are calling the shots. And it's not in a bossy or arrogant way. It's just in a, I know what I'm doing now kind of way. And you don't have to be afraid of putting up those defenses. Sometimes, you know, we've been taught to be nice. We've been taught to be sweet and to be agreeable to everyone. And so that keeps a lot of us from setting up the boundaries that we truly need, but you don't have to hold back, okay? And give yourself time before you, if someone asks you to do something or invites you to go somewhere or tries to get you to commit to something that you're not ready for, you can say, let me get back to you on that. Give me some time to think about it. I'll get back to you. Okay. And a lot of times that gives you the buffer that you need to just be like, okay, let me process this. Now, do I want this or do I not? What is really best for me? And you can take your time. So there are lots of little things that you'll start to do now because you are more confident in your boundaries. And that's a beautiful thing. Okay, so keep going with that. Yes. All right, I'm going to pull a love and relationships card. Divine, what message do you have for group 1? Okay, you have shadow work, and that's exactly what I'm seeing with that healing card and coming into alignment with your 7 of Wands energy, letting go of those old patterns and beliefs. The old relationships, the hurtful situations of your past, the things that you have left behind you because they caused pain, they caused suffering. You are using those as lessons. And so you're doing the work. And that's going to prepare you for the blessings of love that await you, because you are renewing that energy that has been stagnant and that hasn't served you. You're transmuting it into something that's much more high vibrational and that serves you and that will help pave the way for your that healthy love, that healthy soul connection. Okay. All right, I'm going to pull a card for your person. Divine, what message do you have? That came out quickly for their person. All right, you have Empress. So this is a really good symbol of fertility, of growth, and of abundance for the relationship that you are in or the relationship that you are manifesting. If you are in a healthy relationship, I see that some of you are manifesting a healthy relationship. But for those of you who have already connected with your soul partner, this is beautiful because there's a lot of fertile, abundant energy there. So I see family, I see reproduction and fertility, and not just in the physical, relating to family, but also relating to wealth, okay? And also abundance of kindness and of generosity and all those high vibrations that we need in a good, functional, solid, healthy relationship, okay? And for those of you who are manifesting a partner, this is the type of energy that is coming to you. It's that type that you can depend on and that feels like home, okay? All right, I am going to pull a card for you, and this is with regard to love. Divine, what message do you have for group 1? The Hierophant. So you're expanding your awareness. You are coming into your authority. And that comes from that 7 of Wands energy where you're like stepping into your authority, but you're also expanding your awareness and learning and growing. And you're developing gifts, your spiritual gifts. You're becoming aware of what they are. And also you're gaining confidence in them. And I see you practicing and studying in order to strengthen your spiritual gifts, and using them on yourself Okay, so for some of you, this is your clairs, your clairvoyance, your clairaudience, so your connection to spirit, receiving information intuitively from spirit and allowing that to guide you. Because once you tap into that, like, it's a done deal. You are on your path. And even if sometimes, like some days you might feel like you're not so on it, but you will come back to it because you're aware of it. And you have the view and the stability that you need. So even in times of doubt, you can get right back to where you need to be. Okay? So, and this is for love. This is for everything in your life. Okay? So, beautiful changes, beautiful awareness and growth. All right, I'm going to pull a card for money, career, and finances. Divine, what message do you have for group 1? Be a boss. Next level. So I see some of you taking your spiritual gifts and using that to expand in your career, to prosper. Okay, so some of you are using your spiritual gifts directly as a skill, your healing gifts, to step out and share that with others, and using that as a way to also attract prosperity in your life, to your life. And some of you are just simply taking all this energy that you're like doing that shadow work, setting your boundaries. And because of that healing work that you're doing within you, that is manifesting itself in your career and in your finances as prosperity, because you are taking charge. Okay? So remember, I said with that Hierophant card, I saw you stepping into your authority. I almost see sort of like an emperor type energy. And there's a chance of something extra in the air, it says. If your finances haven't improved yet, you can be certain they will soon. So continue to work and to channel your energy and to focus it on what will lead to your gain and your growth, and you're definitely going to see that. That's how the energy is aligned right now. So keep working on you and keep focusing on what will help your business and your wealth to grow. Okay? All right, I'm going to close with another oracle card. Divine, what message do you have for group 1? Okay, you've got a couple. You've got support, whatever support you feel that you need right now, whether it's someone to share an experience with, to get sometimes you just want somebody's opinion of something. You know, you can reach out. That's what counselors are very good at, readers are very good at. And find someone, that's another thing, find someone that you click with, because if the chemistry is, it's almost like when you're sharing your experiences with somebody, and whether you decide to get some counseling or to connect with a reader or even with a friend, you have to be aware of the energetic connection between you. If it's not high vibrational, or if it's not in alignment with your frequency, it can actually throw you off more than anything else. So you want to make sure that you have a good connection with this person. And most importantly, make sure that they have your best interest at heart. Okay, so, but yes, definitely reach out and get the support that you need. Trust yourself, trust the decisions that you make. When you reflect on your past, because I see that you're doing a lot of healing and growing and a lot of shadow work, make sure that you understand that each of those experiences that you went through help you to know who you are, so that in your future decisions, you can trust yourself more. And when you do things truly from your gut, and it's with the power of your instinct and your intuition, you can always trust it. Sometimes you just have to take a deep breath, ask yourself the question, and whatever comes to you first, that's that, you know? You can use, I like using lapis for the third eye. There's a lapis stone, and you can lie back and put it on the middle of your forehead and allow it to cleanse and protect your third eye. And you can just speak protection over your third eye to make sure that the downloads that you are getting are truly from your higher self without any negative influence. But absolutely trust yourself, okay? Trust your intuition. Gentleness, be gentle with yourself at this time. There's no need to judge yourself and say, oh, I should have done this, I should have done it that way. We're all learning, and that's the purpose of all of our paths, is to just simply learn. Okay, so be gentle with yourself. And I'm seeing these two here together. Trust your decisions. Trust your decisions. So whatever choices you make, trust it. Okay, and know that you are doing the very best for yourself that you know to do, and that's all that you can do. Okay, that's all you can do. All right, beautiful being, I hope that this was helpful to you. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I wish you peace, joy, and many blessings. Take care. Hello, group 2. Let's go ahead and get into it and see what message Divine has for you. All right, this one flipped. Time of fallow. Creative manifestation occurs more easily when I have nurtured myself and honored my time of fallow. So you are relaxing. You are learning to take care of you first and foremost. I see that there has been a time in the past where you put other people first. You stayed on the phone all day with them. You did what they wanted you to do, or what you felt or thought that they wanted you to do. And you've tried so hard to please others. And you're letting go of that. I feel like there was a big experience, an interaction with someone that led you to this. And this may have been a painful experience, something where you were disappointed by someone and how they took advantage of you. And that can be hard to deal with, because sometimes we want to hold on to that so much because there are lessons to learn from that pain. But once we get the lesson, it's time to make sure that it's no longer affecting you in a negative way or draining you of your energy. So just know that as long as you have taken the lesson away from that experience, and the lesson in this case being it's time to do you and take care of you, you're good to go. You are good to go. And this is going to be so good for you in the future, because once you know that you come first, it's like everything changes. Everything, from your love relationship to your relationship with everyone in your household, your career, everything changes for the better, because you're putting yourself as a priority. Okay. All right, I am going to lay a situation path outcome. Divine, what messages do you have for group 2? All right, we got one there. What other messages do you have? All right, that's 2. And one more that we flipped. All right, so for your situation, you have Knight of Pentacles. For your path, Ace of Cups. Yep. That self-love. Yep, you're taking that time for you. That's being repeated here. That is your path. And then you've got the Star for your outcome. That's beautiful. So for Knight of Pentacles, I see that there was like a journey. There was a path that you felt you were on regarding career, money, finances. You may have felt on your job and your career that someone took advantage of you. You may feel that in a long-term relationship, something was out of balance. But because you're staying on this path that you're on, where you are putting yourself first now, the tide is turning, things are coming into alignment, And that's where I see that Knight of Pentacles energy, where it's like, it's something that has been in the making, this change. And it's taken time, it's taken reflection, but you are on your way to having much better connections with others, many more opportunities for success and abundance and prosperity because you have stayed true to your path. That's what I see as an extended effort for you to take what has happened and turn it around in order to serve you, for the experience to serve you. Okay, so that's that Knight of Pentacles energy. It's like a steady work that's being done within you to improve how you look at yourself and how you see yourself, seeing yourself for the beautiful being that you are and never doubting it. Okay, because I keep getting the word steady with that Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Cups, it's all about you filling your cup. It's all about you taking time to know who you are, to understand who you are, and to fully accept and embrace who you are. Accepting it and saying, you know what, I don't have to make any excuses. I am who I am, and I commit to being the very best version of me possible. So that's your path. You are doing things for you now, okay? And then for your outcome, you have the Star. So that's all about this Ace of Cups energy, this time that you're taking and spending with and for yourself is resulting in your healing. It is all about you accepting you completely, 110%. Okay? All right, I'm going to pull a love and relationships card for you to find what message do you have for group 2. Okay, this one flipped. You got 2. Okay, you've got choices and good on paper. Choices and good on paper. So first of all, with that choices, I see that there are some options on the table. And just remember that, first of all, sometimes when there are choices, it's easy to get distracted and put more effort into spending time with other people, because you might be having fun, you might be trying to decide what's best for you and spending a lot of time. But don't forget to spend time with yourself. Focus on you, because that can be a distraction. Okay, you can get distracted even with one person, but especially when you have choices. So just remember to put you first and to focus on that Ace of Cups energy, where the focus is on you. Okay, not necessarily on any options that are out there. And then good on paper. So there's someone in the mix who they look really good on paper, but make sure that it's really true, that it's really legit, and that it's what is important to you, because sometimes what looks good on paper is not necessarily what's important to us. It might be more important to you that you have someone who is kind to you and gives you compliments than them being able to spend all their time with you. You might not need a lot of time with a partner, but a lot of people say, well, if they can spend time with you and blah, blah, blah. You determine what's important to you. You determine the terms and conditions, and base those terms and conditions of what you want in a relationship, base that on who you are and what your needs are, so don't feel that you have to base that on societal expectations or family expectations. It's about you being happy. Okay. All right, I'm going to pull a card for your partner. Divine, what message do you have for group 2? All right, this one flipped. Okay, you've got 3 of Cups. So with your partner, there's a reunion. There's like this coming together. They may be reuniting with old family. They may be reaching out to an old friend, but there's this energy around them of reconnecting, sort of a reunion sort of thing. And if this is your partner that you're currently in a relationship with, for some of you it's someone that you're manifesting, right? But if this is someone that you're currently in a relationship with, you don't have to feel insecure. Sometimes there's a feeling of insecurity that comes about when a partner reaches out to reconnect with someone, or if they're with family. You don't have to feel insecure about it, okay? There's never a need to feel insecure, because you are it, you are everything, okay? So don't let anything like that shake you. Also, sometimes when people reconnect, when a lover reconnects with someone else, it can sort of change the energy of your relationship for a little bit. They might spend time with a family member or an old friend, but look at that as an opportunity to do some more things for yourself, because remember that your focus right now is that Ace of Cups, that taking care of you, that time of fallow where you are really investing in yourself. So with your partner being in a cycle right now where they're reaching out to reconnect with other people, that's okay. Take that. My candle's running. Okay, that scared me for a minute. Take that as an opportunity to do something for yourself that you would like to do, okay? All right, I'm gonna pour, excuse me for a minute, y'all. I have to pour out the wax from this candle so that it does not spill on my table. I can't have that. Okay, all right, so that was for you had 3 of Cups for your partner. Now I'm gonna pick a card for you. Divine, what message do you have for group 2? All right, you have the Hierophant and you have Ace of Swords. All right, so I see this Hierophant energy where you are expanding your awareness. You are also coming into your authority, and you are doing that through that Ace of Cups energy where you are loving yourself. You're spending time with yourself. You're coming into an awareness of your spiritual gifts, and you may be connecting with someone to know more about these things. So with that Hierophant energy, you may be stepping into a role of sort of a teacher, looking out for someone, helping someone, or you may be looking for that in order to benefit for yourself, to expand your knowledge and your awareness, okay? Yes. And I also see you taking the time to organize your schedule so that you have more time for yourself. I see I don't want to say strict, because things change and we're flexible, right? But I see you building more time into your schedule to take care of yourself so that you can focus on you, okay? All right, I am going to pull a money, career, and finances card for you. Divine, what message do you have for group 2? All right, you've got unexpected. So changes and shifts that might be unexpected. You also have beauty. So in an unexpected situation, look for the beauty, look for the opportunity, look for an opportunity for prosperity, okay? Because even when something unexpected comes up, we can transmute that energy and figure out how it works for me. And that's what a lot of people are doing right now. We're getting, some benefits, we're getting some stimulus money, we're getting, what else? Child tax credit money. So take every single situation and really think about how it can benefit you and how you can gain from it, okay? And I see for some of you, this is literally like tapping into your skill of beauty. I feel like you are aware of what's aesthetically pleasing. So I sense some Libra energy, some Taurus energy, some Venus. You may just be connected, no matter what your astrological sign, you may just be very connected with Venus, okay, Venetian energy. But that beauty and that awareness of what looks good, use that to grow to promote yourself and to make the connections that you wish to make in order to further yourself on your path in your career and in your efforts for prosperity, okay? Because I see that as a true skill that you have, that eye for what looks good. That's important. And some people don't need that. Some people don't need that, and they are extremely successful, and they don't have to put on a lick of makeup, or they don't have to have any kind of special set. They just make it work. But you know, it is a frequency of beauty, so you can tap into that, and that'll bring you a lot of prosperity. Okay. All right, I'm going to close with another oracle card. Divine, what message do you have for group 2? All right, you got 2 that flip. Oh, 3 that flipped. 4. Spirit's like, we ain't done. Awareness. You are gaining such an awareness of who you are. And that's a beautiful thing to do. That's a beautiful process to go through, because when you know who you are, you can't beat that. Like, there's nothing better than to know who you are and what your purpose is in this lifetime. So that's what everything that you are going through right now is, to lead you to a deeper, greater awareness of yourself. You have contentment. So you are coming into a time of true contentment where you can look around and say, you know what? There might be something unexpected that happened. There might be something that I didn't necessarily plan for, but you know what? I'm still content, and I'm still able to keep my head up and take wisdom from this experience and be all the better, you know? We've got mystery. So if there's any new connections, even in your relationship, for those of you who have partners, incorporate some mystery into your relationship. Do something a little bit different. Switch it up. Be a little bit unexpected. And you know, I used to, like, before I had locks, I would wear wigs and I would change my look, and you know, it's just fun to kind of keep things a little bit different and spicy, you know? So add some mystery to your life. That can be very fun, okay? And you also have re-energize. That's what, see? Begin with that, time for yourself, and end with that, re-energize. So do the things that nurture you, that nurture your soul, your spirit, your mind, your body, and take care of you, okay? All right, beautiful being. I hope that this was helpful to you. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I wish you peace, joy, and many blessings. Take care. Hello, group 3. Let's get into it and see what message Divine has for you. Divine, what message do you have for group 3? Friendship. I am deeply grateful for the gift of friends. My appreciation for them is endless. There's someone around you that is showing support. I feel like this might be like a gym type of a person, someone who is not like most people that say they're going to be there, but then they are the least loyal, the flakiest, you know, they end up letting you down. It's not like that. This is a good person, and for some of you, you are coming into a connection like this. But I see that there's like some energy that's been around you for a while. So for most of you, you've already made a connection with someone like this. And Divine is saying that you can trust this person. You can trust them. every relationship needs boundaries. I'm going to say that again. Every relationship needs boundaries, and you can feel okay when you set those boundaries. It's all right. So just because someone is very supportive and is that one in a million type of person, you still need your time to yourself. You still need boundaries, and you can be confident about that, okay? But there's some good energy around you, and some of you are going to come into a situation like that. You may be connecting. It may be the start of a really good connection. A lot of people, due to everything that's gone on from quarantine into where we are now, a lot of people have been reaching out more virtually. And sometimes when you reach out to someone virtually, it's like you feel like you can be yourself a little bit more because you don't have all the things to think about that we think about when we are face to face with somebody. So however the blessing of this friendship has come to you, just know that it is a gift, it is a good thing, but you can still have your boundaries, and it's always good to do that, okay? All right, I'm gonna lay a situation path outcome spread for you. Divine, what messages do you have for group 3? All right, 1, 2, and 3. All right, so you have 6 of Wands for your situation. You have 3 of Wands for your path. And you have the Fool for your outcome. I love the Fool. All right, so for your 6 of Wands energy, there's something that you are meant to shine in right now. There's a celebration that needs to happen for you, and it doesn't have to be a literal celebration with cake and ice cream and balloons and all of that. It can just simply be you taking time to stop and say, this is cool. Like, what I have done is really good, and I'm gonna share that. I'm going to take time to acknowledge it and to give myself praise. Okay, so even if you don't get it from other people, that's okay. But some of you are going to be, you've put yourself out there, you've created something, and now it's time for you to truly say, that was good, and to get that recognition from other people as well. So yeah, it's that part of your journey right now where you are meant to be congratulated and praised. Just be sure that you don't, like, if someone does not give you praise, if you, like, you don't have to expect it from people, because that's where we get disappointed. So when you hear good job or congratulations, or someone praises your efforts, take it all in, soak it up. But if you don't get it from somebody, just know that you can give that to yourself. Yeah, I'm good. You know what I mean? You can say that and feel confident about it. All right, that's not arrogant, that's confident. All right, for your path, you have 3 of Wands. So this is about you gaining confidence in the willingness to keep going. So I feel like there's a part of your journey where you have completed a certain level of success, but now it's time to keep going. And there may be a little bit of hesitation. There may be a little bit of like, is this really, like, do I really have it in me to keep going? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay. Because with universe presenting this in your spread, it is where this is for you. This is your destiny. Just beware of any hesitation that would keep you from continuing on this path of success, because I see that it is meant, you're meant to continue and keep going. And for your outcome, you have the Fool, which is all about, it's almost like a fresh new start. I see that because it's almost like some world energy here. Like with this 6 of Wands, I kind of see like you really did some amazing things. And so some people would say, okay, I'm done, I'm good, let me go ahead and get my recognition. But you were meant for more. So you can take a rest and re-energize, but there is more to come. And so that's that Fool energy. I also feel like there is a set of experiences that may come to you that are coming to you for your growth, but it may feel like starting over again. you're not really starting from ground zero. You are building on what you've already done, but it may feel, because you're learning new lessons and things like that and expanding and getting stronger, it may sometimes feel a little bit like, why do I have to start again? But just know that this will be very rewarding. Okay, it'll be very rewarding. And just trust. That's what the Fool is all about, is trusting the universe and trusting yourself in a new experience. Okay. All right, I am going to pull a love and relationships card for you. Divine, what message do you have for group 3? All right, you've got blocked from love. There may be someone that you have encountered that is a little bit hesitant. For some of you, you might be feeling some of this, where it's like, I don't necessarily want to deal with love right now. I want to put my focus elsewhere. And you want to just make sure that if that's your situation, where you do want to focus on your career or on yourself, that you are aware that that's what you're doing. Like, I'm putting more of my effort in myself or in my career right now. And if that is a conscious decision and it's thought out, then that's okay. But if you are feeling like an experience that you've had in your past, or some pain that you have felt is shutting you down from love, that's where we can block ourselves from our blessings. Because when you block yourself from love, from divine love, you're blocking your blessings. So you don't want to do that. But just know that there's nothing that you have to change overnight. Even if you feel blocked from love right now, you can just say, okay, I feel a little blocked from love. I don't really want to deal with certain things right now. And just in that honest statement, there is so much power that comes to you. You know, it's just like a lot of people they don't want to admit that they're angry, because anger is associated with being bad or out of control. But just in saying, I am angry right now, I am hurt, I am angry, I am ticked off, just from those honest statements, we gain so much personal empowerment and freedom. So if you are feeling blocked from love, there's a lot of work that you can do on the sacral chakra and on the heart chakra that will help. You can do meditations and listen to sound baths that help to bring a flow of energy and cleanse and balance the heart chakra and the sacral chakra. That will help a lot with that. But know that it's nothing that has to be fixed overnight. The work starts when you just simply say, I'm feeling this way. And for right now, that's okay. You know, that's all right. Okay, I am going to pull a card for your person to find what message do you have for group 3. All right, you have Queen of Swords. So there's somebody around you that is taking a decisive step. They are making a decision. For some of you, this is a person who wants to extend the invitation for a more committed relationship. And maybe someone around you who is looking for more commitment, who wants to take it to another level. And in the other direction, it could be someone who's making a decision to, because if that's that person who's blocked from love, then that could be them saying, I'm not ready right now. Okay, so if that's the case, if they are cutting off the possibility of commitment because they are blocked, then in that situation, you do want to separate from that for a bit and let them work out their issues, because there's some healing that needs to be done on their part. Okay, and if that's you that's feeling a bit blocked, then you can take time as well and say, I need to focus on me. Okay, I'm gonna pull a card for you, Divine. What message do you have for group 3? All right, you have 9 of Swords. So I see that there has been some worry, some anxiety. And I feel like it's coming from this blocked energy, okay? With that friendship card, if there is someone that you are able to seek support from, someone that can sort of inspire you, you know, there are times when we need to reach out to someone and get some support. So if there is someone around you that you have that close connection with, then definitely reach out. And of course, there are counselors and readers that can lend their support. And sometimes it just takes a listening ear to be like, okay, I'm listening to you. My focus, my complete and total focus is on you, and I am hearing you. And sometimes we just need to be heard. And that may be what will bring some relief to that blocked situation, because that's what's leading to this Nine of Swords. So you want there to be a release. Also with Swords energy, that's vocalizing, that's expressing. With the throat chakra, that's that air energy, speaking. So that is what's going to bring freedom from this anxiety, is you talking about it and opening up about it and sharing these concerns that you have with someone. And I truly believe that just by expressing that and getting it out, letting it out, that's going to bring a huge sense of relief. Okay. All right. I am going to pull a money, career, and finances card for you. Divine, what message do you have for group 3? What message do you have for group 3? All right. You've got goals. Well, the card, and you also have actual goals. So that is beautiful. Focus on creating and managing a budget. This will be a good time to write down your goals and aspirations. Don't let the world lead you. Take the steering wheel and take control of your life. With all of this energy going on with love and someone feeling a little bit blocked and holding back a bit, it is a good time to focus on your career. Oops, sorry y'all. My candle is running, so I have to. Ooh. The wax runs over, and then if I don't catch it in time, it gets on my table. So, but this is a really good time to focus on your creative intentions and on the goals that you have for yourself. You just want to make sure that that energy that you're experiencing currently with love and with some possible blockages, that you don't let that also block your blessings in other areas. Because when you experience that Nine of Swords energy, that's where that worry and that doubt sort of impacts other areas of our life. So you've got some prosperous energy coming to you. You don't want to let what's going on with that love situation take away from those other blessings in your life. So by reaching out and verbalizing those emotions that you've been feeling, and sharing your thoughts and ideas and all of those concerns that you have with someone, that's going to bring a huge sense of relief. And it's going to help you to continue to focus on your goals, because you've got some good prosperous energy around you right now. Okay. All right, I'm going to close with another oracle card. Divine, what message do you have for group 3? All right, you've got decisions. So you are going to be making some decisions. Just make them from your gut. Close your eyes, ask yourself the question, and whatever comes to you, that is what is meant for you. No pressure, just pure raw instinct, and tap into that and know that you are divinely guided, okay? Gentleness, be gentle with yourself through this process, and know that every decision that you make, you know that your intention is to do the very best by yourself. So as long as that is your goal, you don't have to be hard on yourself if you feel like you made a mistake, because we learn from our mistakes and we keep it moving, and we do better in the future. So be gentle with yourself, okay? And also support. I keep coming back to that because that's your oracle card for support. There is someone around you who can offer some support. And if they're not immediately around you, then do a little digging. Sometimes we do need to reach out to someone and just let ourselves be heard, because you have a beautiful voice. And the more that you express it, the more that you let those emotions out, the more relief you're going to feel from that Nine of Swords energy. And you're going to have personal empowerment and enlightenment, okay? All right, I hope that this was helpful to you, and please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I wish you peace, joy, and many blessings. Take care. Hello, beautiful being. Let's go ahead and get into it and see what message Divine has for you. All right, embracing change. So there are some changes going on in your life, personally, within your home, within your relationship, and also around you. And you are embracing these changes. You're saying, you know what, I understand right now that this is a part of my life and it's a phase that I'm going through, and what's needed is for me to be flexible so that I am just simply riding the waves and chilling through this whole process and not feeling like you are being held back during a change, but instead understanding that you are thriving throughout that change, okay? All right, so lots of changes coming up, but know that you are equipped to handle it. You have everything within you that you need. I'm going to lay a situation path outcome spread for you. Okay. All right, so for your situation, you have 5 of Pentacles. I see that there is a feeling of like there's something that's missing. You feel that there's something missing. You feel that there is a lack, okay? I see this as being related to prosperity and your abundance. It could be something that has gone on in your career. It could be something because of a financial loss or a big payment, maybe a big bill that was due. And you may feel that there is just a huge weight on your shoulders, okay? With this 10 of Swords, that's your path, and that indicates that this phase that you're going through of feeling that lack, it is coming to an end. And so you're looking out and you're seeing some relief, but it may be hard right now because you still feel like you're in this 5 of Pentacles energy where you're still feeling the impact of this. I also see that for some of you, this could have been a move. It could have been like an unexpected expense. I keep seeing that. But just know that you are coming out of this phase, and you just have to keep your eyes on where you're going, and that will help you to manifest that change that is happening, okay? Because you are coming to the end of this difficulty, this struggle. You also have the Magician for your outcome. So your active energy of manifesting the change that you desire is what's needed in this case. So for that, you want to make sure that you're focused on where you're going and not necessarily remaining in that vibration that you were in when you felt the loss, when you felt the change. You want to keep your sight, your focus on where you're going, okay? Also use affirmations to boost your vibration because that will help you. One thing that I love to do, and this is perfect for this Magician energy, is to use mental magic. Use the power of your imagination. Envision when you are lying in bed at night or when you have a quiet moment to yourself, you can really almost get into a trance, and you can take yourself energetically to the place where you are, when you've already manifested what it is that you want. So this change that you desire, this abundance that you want, like walk through a scene just like it would be like in a movie, but make the movie in your mind and feel what that's like. Envision the details that are around you. What does it feel like to be in that new apartment or that new home, or to be on that new job? You know, what are you wearing? What are the people saying around you? What do you hear? Really go there in your mind, and that will help you to manifest that change that you desire, okay? All right, I'm going to pull a card for love and relationships. Divine, what message do you have for group 4? You have the score. So there may be somebody keeping score a little bit. Usually when this card comes up, it's not really like malicious. It could just be like a little bit of competition. It could be someone trying to get ahead and they're feeling like you might be stopping them a little bit, or they might fear manipulation a little bit, but it's not usually very malicious. So just manifest peace in your relationship and manifest what you want in it so that you can be comfortable and you don't feel like you always have to get ahead or compete, because competition between lovers, between partners, is a romance killer. Is not sexy. If I'm competing with my partner, I'm not focusing on my greatness and sexiness and all that I bring to the table. I'm focused on trying to outdo you, and that's just not, that's not sexy. So manifest peace in your relationship and manifest the changes that you really desire. And you've got this Magician energy as your outcome, so you definitely are walking in some powerful manifesting energy. So tap into that. Okay, you can set change in your relationship, in your career, wherever you want change. You have that power. I'm going to pull a card for your person. Divine, what message do you have for group 4? Well, okay. All right, you have 4 of coins, 4 of pentacles, okay? So there's this energy of like growth, and I see like moving into more stability and more prosperity. I also see sort of like the willingness to stick around and to build. I see building stability. Okay, so if you've been wondering like what is going on, there is a desire there to stick around, to build something. This isn't like a king's energy or something that's a little bit more reliable, but it is the start to that. Okay, so it looks like it could go in that direction. There's a desire there, okay, to stick around. So that's good. I'm gonna pull a card for your energy. Divine, what message do you have? All right, so you have 7 of Cups. There might be a bit of like feeling overwhelmed, a bit of like, how do I handle these different aspects of my life? How do I prioritize them? What do I do now? There might be a feeling of in what order do I do things? How do I organize? How do I bring order and organization and prioritization to the things that I want to experience in life, whether it's related to love, whether it's related to home and family or career and finances, all of that. Okay, so take it one step at a time. You don't have to accomplish everything right now. You can sit down and really think and take some time and think to yourself about what's most important to you and how do you want to feel? How do you want to structure your day? How do you want to structure your life? And you don't have to structure your life all in in one sitting. You can just take it step by step, day by day, but start with the day. What do I want my day to look like? And if your day doesn't look exactly how you expected it to or you planned it to, that's all right. Don't worry about it. It's just to bring you a little bit more stability and structure. And I see here with that 4 of Pentacles and energy for your partner, there is a desire for stability. So I feel like this is something that you both may be working towards. And for those of you who are manifesting a partner, this is sort of where they are in their life as well. I feel like you're sort of experiencing some of the same obstacles right now. So it's okay. Just take it step by step and day by day and determine what it is that you need and how you flow best throughout your day. Okay, and then build your schedule based on that. Okay. All right, I'm going to pull a money, career, and finances card. Divine, what message do you have for group 4? Oh my gosh. Okay. So you've got justice and real estate. Okay, so there is something that is coming into alignment with what you intended. So I see there being like an intention that you put out there, and it's going to, your reality is going to align with what you wanted. And that's with that justice card. I see balance. I see something evolving in the way that you wanted it to. Okay, it's going to feel right to you. It's going to feel like justice. You also have the real estate card. Now, for some of you, you're taking up interest in real estate. But for many of you, I see this being a prosperous situation within real estate. It could be where you are expanding your savings for purchasing property. It could be where you are inching closer to selling a property. But there's something prosperous for you that awaits in within real estate. So yeah, that's a beautiful thing. And with that justice card, that's good to see those together. Okay, so that's good. And I am going to close with another oracle card for you. Divine, what message do you have for group 4? All right, you've got hope. Know that there is always, no matter what, no matter where you are, either in the day or in life overall, there is always going to be a renewal of energy. And that's where we get our hope from, because the sun rises and it sets. There is always a renewal. And I see that your hope, your eternal desire to continue and to keep going and to keep growing, that's what's going to keep you going and prospering. Okay. All right, beautiful being. I hope that this was helpful to you. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I wish you peace, joy, and many blessings. Take care.